Isn't this a new thing? You guys can hear me before the start of the stream. Hi Sarum. Yeah, hopefully this time I won't be having any troubles with what's it, fucking bots. If I do, and you're not here, I'll text you and hope that you might arrive. And no, Evie Sarim is not gonna be on the stream. He is on Sunday streams, not Tuesday streams. Can I like angle my mic a little better? There. Alright. Yeah, I got bots last time, and it started with a few Russian ones, then it became like Chinese, then there was Spanish. It was a lot of bots, really. Sucked ass. Hated it. Thank you, Sarum. Fuck you mean Tuesday like a British person? I'm not British. Fuck off. Alright. I'm gonna wait with starting the actual game until the designated time, but I figured I'd show up to chat a little bit. How's people doing? Saw a Russian guy and then got back to doing my thing. Yeah, there was a Russian person in here. I don't know if that was a bot or not. They put in one message and then like left. Unless that's not what you're referencing. So, how are we doing? Hopefully doing well. I'm very excited to get back into Danganronpa. It's been a week, as usual, but something more interesting happened last time. Two people died. 2 whole dead people. Like, that's wonderful, right? There. It's wonderful. Botting your streams, how could you? When they go in the chat, you can be assured that it's not me doing it. But yeah, no, 2 whole dead people. How dare you do a second stream while I was gone? I'm sorry, how dare you be gone during my stream? Who died? Okay, so Sayaka died and Junko died. Junko? So the ultimate pop star and the ultimate model both died. And we have to find out who did it. So far, the evidence suggests what's his face? Suguhimo or so Suguhiro, I think. The clairvoyant or Bakayuka? No, what's his face? The super rich guy. One of the 2 did it. The ultimate pop star is indeed it's the person on screen here. In the let me just it is that person right there. I'm also noticing my game is way too big there. It's her. She died. She was my friend, and she did. So, we're gonna find out who done it. It's not gonna be easy, but it has to happen. So basically, we had a thing. We were like, kind of getting it on, and then she went and died. And it's either the ultimate clairvoyant or the super rich guy, I'm pretty sure. Because the rich guy, he turned up way too late to the morning meeting. And the clairvoyant was, he'd thrown things in the trash. Even though he wasn't supposed to be there. And one of the sleeves that he could matches his shirt had blood on it. And there was a crystal ball that was broken, which fits him. Your Deltarune streams got me to borrow my brother's copy of Deltarune and replay it. I quit my weird route because too lazy for it and reset now. Doing Pacifist. Nice. Nice. Attempt 5 of Pacifist Javel. Javel is a bitch to do. My God, I had difficulty with that one. But I'm glad you've gone back to it. It's really fun. It's really fun. We're in the 3rd chapter at this point. And my God, it just keeps getting better. Tenna is so fucking funny. My God. Alright. We are about to start. I suck at dodging Devil's attack. Me too, girl. Me too. My God. I remember very distinctly I found Jevil way more difficult than Spamton when I got to him. I can only wonder what the secret boss in the 3rd chapter might be. Oh, hi Shira. Went for a couple minutes. You didn't really miss anything. I'm just yapping until the stream starts properly. Oh wait, did my music stop? Oh, it did, didn't it? Okay, well, I'll just put on the game audio. Here we go. This is good, right? Okay. Play casual playthrough of chapter 1 and 2 without secret bosses. Ah, that's fair. Yeah, secret boss is gonna be fucked. Ashira! Yappin is great. But I am gonna put myself in the corner now. There. Hello. I'm up here now. Yo! Okay. Played chapter 1 and 2 and it was a free demo. Chapter 2 was a free demo at any point? I didn't know that. Wild. Okay, let's get into it. We back. We so back. We're still in chapter 1. We're in an investigation. Yes, deadly life. Okay, you couldn't stay until the end last time. So Sayaka died, Junko died. We investigated the trash. It seems to be the ultimate clairvoyant or the rich guy who did this. I'm not a trans woman, Evie, but you do you. I can really, what did I miss? Yeah, that's what you missed basically. So we are continuing. Yes. Let's see. Right, so we left off right outside the gym where we were supposed to be meeting. We're going straight into it, because we investigated some stuff. So who am I supposed to be? Let me just... What the hell? I did not realize I can do that. Oh well. Trophies and other items. Alright. Where is it I'm supposed to be going? Is there any way for me to catch up with what I'm supposed to do right now? Oh, gym first floor. Is this just leaving? Oh, there we go. Hey guys, you're still here. Hi. Evie, I'm neither a trans woman or a femboy, but I appreciate you calling me pretty boy. Who died other than... Junko died. Here she is. She's very dead. She got stabbed by Monokuma because she went up and started trying to beat the shit out of him. So he just murdered her. So we don't need to investigate that. We already know how she died. Right, checking for a pulse, that's all the same. She really is dead. There wasn't anything else to say. She was gone. Now, you, Yasuhiro, that's his name. The blood is pink because that's just the style of the game, and I appreciate that because it helps me navigate around YouTube's filters. So, I'm happy. Hey, Hiro, can I ask you something? No. I gotta get out of here. Gotta get out now. I've had enough. Gotta break free. Hiro, snap out of it. Yeah. So kids can watch this. Not quite, well, in a sense, it won't get flagged. Huh? Makoto, what are you doing here? What? Hey, does this look familiar? Ah! That's my crystal ball! But it's all smashed! What the hell?
What the heck?
I only bought it because the guy said it was blessed. He said it was unbreakable. So, how did it break? It's not looking too good for you. Show me your sleeve. Wait, both sleeves are fine, it seems?
What?
Was it actually just made of glass and not crystal? That guy totally duped me. He said it belonged to the pillars of history. Genghis Khan, George Washington, Napoleon. He said whoever controlled that crystal ball controlled the world. Was that seriously all BS? You wanted... You believed that someone would sell you something that let them control the world? Buddy. Hi, Sam. Oh, okay, Sam. If you want to call me a slur, can you just do it in the... like, in my DMs so I don't get banned or have to ban you? Let's put that aside for now. So you can say without a doubt that this belongs to you. Yeah, that's mine for sure. I probably forgot it in the laundry room last night. Someone must have come by and snatched it. Okay, if we assume it's not you and it's Bakugan or whatever his fucking name is, the rich kid, then he probably would have either grabbed it to frame you or grabbed it while getting his laundry that he was gonna throw out and accidentally taken the ball with him. You left it in the laundry room. That means anyone could have found it and taken it. Shattered crystal ball has been updated in the truth bullet section of your handbook. Thanks, Hiro. That's all I wanted to know.
Sure.
By the way, I'm almost afraid to ask, but how much did you pay for that thing? Everything I saved up from fortune telling for 2 full years. Okay, so what we can assume there is he probably didn't want to break it. If he didn't want to break it, then it wouldn't have made its way to the trash room. Came out to be like $1 million. Million? That's pretty cheap, actually. I mean, considering it gives you the power to control the world. It's just too stupid. I can't even feel bad for him. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Sam, how dare you? Okay, what's going on?
I'm getting tired of waiting. What say we just get started,
Oh, shit.
It's time for the long-awaited class trial!
Oh, fuck.
Now then,
I don't know that I'm ready for this.
allow me to appoint a proper location for the proceedings. Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school. See you soon!
Alright, I suppose the red door on the first floor. That's where I should go. No, where I have to go. Okay, this is gonna be interesting. Isn't this the red? Oh, it just took me straight there. Awesome. What if I look around a little more? Maybe I can find some more interesting stuff. Right, so It seems as though it might be the rich guy. Akuma is such a baby boy. Yeah, he's a little guy.
You!
You're late, Makoto! We've all been waiting for you! I bet you were afraid you'd be discovered as the murderer you are.
Listen to me!
Let's not jump to conclusions just yet. Save that for the class trial. There we can all reveal the details of Makoto's crime. So they really are convinced I did it. But I didn't do it. Me and Sayaka both know that all too well. I don't think Sayaka knows anything, really. We need to find someone... We need to find some gold dust. Because the sword had gold dust on it. And some of it was gone. It's Toko. Toko has a crush on Vixie, not Makoto. What? But then, who is the killer? The one who murdered Sayaka. Is it really one of us?
Is everyone here? Okay then. Please board the elevator in front of you, which will transport you to the courtroom, where all your fates will be decided.
This is it, guys.
I'll meet you all down there.
Are we waiting? Okay. We can talk to people meanwhile. So let's talk to Yakuya. There. Well then, the time has finally come. Are you ready? Oh, you didn't have anything to say.
So the school basement has become the darkened stage. We're all here to bear witness to Mr. Naegi's final curtain call.
Ah, shut the fuck up.
You know what I mean.
Well, I did my job. I'm counting on the rest of you from here on out. Being so insistent, even though you obviously killed her. Very impressive.
You're very convinced. Okay. Oh, okay. I didn't actually mean to click that. I guess I have no choice but to get on this elevator. Let us begin.
Yes, indeed.
Good idea.
Hey,
Are you scared? No, scared isn't quite right.
Makoto.
I said it before, but it's up to you to uncover the mysteries surrounding this case yourself. If you don't, you'll never come to grips with the truth. She is really weird. Is she just the ultimate detective or something? I need to uncover the truth of Sayaka's death. I didn't need someone else to tell me to do that. And Sayaka's on it. I swear I'll find out who the real killer is. Okay. As I raised my voice to try and give myself courage, I turned, trembling with anticipation, toward the elevator. With each step forward, I could feel my heart starting to race faster and faster. Everyone else was already on the elevator when I finally stepped on. The doors closed, and the elevator started to move. The steel box descended with heavy clunking sounds towards the school basement. Turn down the music? Sure. Here? Is this better? The steel box descended with heavy clunking sounds towards the school basement. I wonder if this is how a death row inmate feels when his time finally comes.
Oh.
Rather than that, is it not more like a defendant waiting to receive his judgment? Oblivious to a shared anxiety, the elevator lowered us further and further into the bowels of the school. That was too much? Shit. Here. Is this okay?
No, you finally arrived. What do you think? Doesn't it feel just like a real courtroom? It's like a Hollywood movie set, right?
Shit. I'm not even close. It's total shit.
Well now.
Okay. Everyone find your assigned seats and sit down.
Oh. Good to know. Okay. Can I go get cola? Do you know of Polner, the like beer company? Well, okay, you can go get cola, yeah. I don't know about that beer company. I also don't know about a lot of beers. I don't drink beer. I'm boring. I mostly drink ciders and stuff. Other cocktails and shit. Because I'm a little... Okay. Have you gotten your cola? Everyone, settle in. We're about to get into the class trial. Polner's Bessie? I have no clue what that is now. Okay. It's getting hot in here. My god.
Okay. Everyone find your assigned seats and sit down. Hurry up now, hurry up.
The beer company also makes Bessie, aka Metzel Mix. No clue what any of that is. We did what he said and found our seats. Like, is it good or what? Damn. Standing very close. The seats were arranged in a giant circle. They were set up so that everyone could see everyone else. Which also meant it would be easy for anyone to transfer their attention and unease onto anyone else. The air seemed to grow heavy as we sat there. Can we start killing? We're not doing the killing. We're supposed to solve the crimes, not commit them. This is tense. Coke and Fanta together. Okay. Polner makes their own cola, Fanta and Spezi. They have made the best Spezi and cola I've ever tasted. Though I don't remember the Fanta taste. Ah, fair. Sounds delicious. And so, the curtain on our first case opened. A deadly judgment. A deadly deception. A deadly betrayal. A deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly fate, a deadly class trial. Oh my god! Do you want to save the data? Yes, please. I do. I do. Okay. So, okay, so open e-handbook. Let's look at truth bullets here. Victim Sayaka, time of death 1:30 a.m. 1:30 a.m. Body discovered in my room. The death took place in the bathroom. The cause of death was a stab wound to the abdomen, and her right wrist appears to have been fractured. In defense, my working theory is she used the sword to defend herself. So she would have the sword with the sheath like this, took a blow downward, it fractured her wrist. No, you didn't miss the important part. I'm just discussing evidence. Anything else? Right, stab wound. There was some glitter missing from the sword. The belief is that maybe the killer would have the glitter on them. There are a number of scratches and gouges on the bed and walls in Makoto's room. Right, there was a fight. Makoto took this from the gym entryway and put it in his room. The sword was found out of its sheath on the floor in the middle of the room. The sword handle was missing some of the gold coating. Missing some of the gold coating as was part of the blade. Right. Sheath was found some distance from the sword itself, and shows evidence of being scratched with a sharp object. Right, so she used it to block. Switching rooms. Makoto and Sayaka traded rooms and room keys. When the victim was discovered, Makoto's room key was also found in Makoto's room. Right, which makes sense because she had my key. Sayaka had originally asked to switch when someone attempted to force their way into her room, and she became frightened. What's interesting is that the door wasn't broken open, so she let someone in, or someone managed to get in. Probably using their toolbox, and everyone has claimed that they haven't opened their toolbox. What this means is it's probably a dude, and we can identify whom by figuring out who opened their toolbox. Right, this is my toolkit. What it also means is that since my toolkit is unopened, it probably wasn't me. Not a single hair was found on the floor. So the lint roller was used to remove hair. Sayaka's right wrist had been fractured. Right, we already talked about that. She had blood on her finger. That's because she wrote a number on the wall. That number. 11037. Yeah. Let's see. Bathroom door frame. Right, it's difficult to open. And only 2 people knew the trick. Me and Sayaka. Meaning the door was opened either by me or her or Monokuma, but probably not Monokuma. Maybe split personalities. It could be me. Oh, Makoto's bathroom doorknob had been broken. The screws holding it in place had all been partially or completely removed. Further evidence of the toolkit being used. Nameplates on the doors to Sayaka and Makoto's rooms were apparently switched at some point. I'm not sure. This just means that the killer knew Sayaka was in there, right? Right, she was killed with one of the knives from the kitchen. We identified that. Went missing while Aoi was in the dining hall. And she can attest that I did not come in at any point to grab it. Trash room within the school. It cannot be accessed without the key, which the fanfic dude had. Incinerator can be, right? Hifumi, that's his name. Last time he saw the incinerator, it was off. So someone got in there somehow. That one's still weird. Distance from the gate to the incinerator is roughly 30 feet. That's an interesting thing to note. If they're noting that, what could that be? That could be that the person had to be able to throw the thing. Oh. That's interesting. Okay, so they put things in the incinerator. They had to throw the crystal ball at the button to the incinerator, which they found the ball in the laundry room, threw it at the button to the incinerator to turn it on without going inside. That makes sense, right? Okay, so I figured that it got there on accident, but no. It was thrown to turn the incinerator on. Piece of burnt clothing, part of a shirt cuff. Right, so it's someone with a shirt. a white shirt. Now, this points to Byakuya. He has fancy clothing, and would be fine with burning it because he has plenty, is my assumption. Crystal ball, right. As it turns out, the glass ball would have fit comfortably in the palm of one person's hand, which it was thrown. That's the thing that was thrown. Apparently, Yasuhiro left the ball in the laundry room on accident, so anyone could have come along and taken it. Right. Okay. Set skills. Who throws? I mean, no one really throws, to my understanding. I don't know that anyone throws, but it needs to be someone who's able to throw it. So it's probably not one of the little, the very small, thin ones. Melody increases damage to the opponent when a statement is destroyed. What the fuck? How many points do I have? 11. Okay. Effective during the bullet time battle. That sounds interesting. Oh, okay. Well, I only have that one. Did you vote out the killer? No. Yeah, people just kind of died. We're gonna be doing that today, hopefully. Okay, so I have Melodious voice, so I do some more damage. Alright.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results. If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceives everyone else will graduate.
And the killer really is one of us, right?
Yeah.
Of course.
Okay then. Everyone, close your eyes. And whoever did it, raise your hand.
I like the...
Don't be a goddamn idiot. Why the hell would they raise their hand?
Before
Yeah.
we move on and start the trial, can I ask a question real quick? What's going on with those pictures?
Those are the deceased, clearly.
I'd feel awful if they got left out just because they died. Friendship penetrates even death's barrier.
That's a little funny.
Friendship penetrates?
Hifumi, please shut up.
Okay, but what about that other empty seat? There were only 15 of us to begin with, so why are there 16 seats?
Oh, no reason. It's just that our little courtroom here can technically fit up to 16 people.
So there's gonna be a 16th person at some point.
Okay, that about does it for the
That's a
preamble.
Chekhov's gun if
Get
I've ever
ready
seen
to
one.
get
My god.
started. First up is the case summary. Now,
I'm very
let
excited
the
for
class
this.
trial begin.
It's about to begin. The debate to decide who we think the killer is. Anything I found, anything I noticed, I have to be ready to speak up about everything. Because this isn't just about me. Everyone's lives are on the line. Your first non-stop debate is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? Abso-fucking-lutely I would. As things progress during each class trial, you'll engage in a number of non-stop debates. During these discussions, characters will speak one after another without pause. It's up to you to unearth any lies or contradictions buried within their statements. What this means is that you'll have to use your truth bullets to refute what they say. Any relevant truth bullets you've found during your investigation will be loaded into the truth cylinder. Use the mouse to aim, then fire with the left mouse button. What? Pay close attention to each character's statements and use your truth bullets to blast the right ones. Note that if you run out of time, you will automatically fail, so please be careful. If you press the escape key during these arguments, you can view the controls. Well then, good luck and have fun. Oh god. Evidence of struggle.
I assert that the one who was murdered was Miss Sayaka Maizono.
That's
You know that part already. And the murder took place in Makoto's room.
In the bathroom.
So it seems most likely that the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom.
Lies.
She didn't even have a chance to resist.
Huh? Something's off about what was just said. Because if Sayaka hadn't resisted at all, there's no explanation for what happened to my room. Yeah, she was clearly taken by surprise. Not necessarily even by surprise, but she was attacked in my living room, in my bedroom. For this first debate, we'd like to take a quick sidebar. If you're unable to spot and refute someone's lies or contradictions, the argument will repeat. Within a group of statements, some words appear in a different color. Did you happen to notice? Yeah. It presents a potential hole in a person's statement, a possible weak spot. These weak spots reveal important, though not always inaccurate, sections of a person's statement. Truth bullets are only effective against these weak spots. So when you see one come up, take aim and fire, but only if you're sure it's actually wrong. Also, you can fast forward an argument by holding down the control key. Well then, good luck and have fun. Okay.
I assert that the one who was murdered was Miss Sayaka Maizono!
Just a moment. I'm gonna need weak spots, right. Yeah, but I already had this
And
part,
the murder
and I
took place in Makoto's room.
In the bathroom.
no.
So it seems most likely that the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom. She didn't even have a chance to resist.
That's wrong. Lies. Something's off about what she just said. Because if Sayaka hadn't resisted at all, there's no explanation for what happened in my room.
I assert that the one who was murdered was Miss Sayaka Maizono!
Wait, so do I need to... move the mouse wheel up or down to select... to select a truth bullet. Okay.
Yeah, we know that part already. And the murder took place in Makoto's room.
Wait a sec. Wait. I'm confused. Why is it not... slow the passage time. What? I already did the thing. Hold down the... you can use that weak spot as a temporary truth bullet later in the argument. You can eliminate white noise with your silencer by targeting it and press the right mouse button. I'm confused.
In the bathroom. So it seems most likely that the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom.
No.
She didn't even have a chance to resist.
Okay, there. Now it works. Break!
Just a second, Chihiro. Try to remember how my room looked.
Right.
With the way things had been damaged, I think we can definitely assume there was a struggle.
Absolutely. You don't say.
A struggle? Between who and who?
Sayaka and whoever did it.
Between Sayaka and the killer, of course.
Thank you, man.
So you're saying Sayaka wasn't caught by surprise in the bathroom?
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying.
She must have been attacked in the main room first. Then she ran to the bathroom to try and hide.
Objection!
The killer followed her in, and that's where they finished the job.
Yes.
That much should have been obvious after taking one look at the scene. It shouldn't even need explaining.
Sorry.
Okay, so what's next?
Next is the subject of the murder weapon.
The knife.
Wow, this is starting to sound like a real trial.
What was used to kill Sayaka? Kitchen knife set.
So what was used to kill her?
There was
some kind of sharp object thrust into her stomach.
Some kind
Without
of...
a doubt, that is the murder weapon.
Yes.
So the killer used some random knife they had on him.
Nah.
No, that's wrong.
Kitchen knife.
No. I do think it was a knife, but not just any knife. I'm almost positive it was a kitchen knife.
Not just a kitchen knife. One of the knives from the kitchen was missing.
Huh? A kitchen knife?
After the murder, we discovered that one of the knives from the kitchen was missing.
Yeah.
Which means that knife must be the murder weapon.
Thank you, Sakura.
Oh, yeah. I guess that makes sense. You could sort of see the weapon sticking out of her stomach.
Do you guys notice how much I'm helping? Like, did you really think I did it?
And if you look real close, I could totally see that being a kitchen knife.
I guess it might be a waste of a bullet. Maybe.
Okay, so the murder weapon was a kitchen knife, but where does that get us? I mean, we all know Makoto killed her, right?
No. What it does tell us is that they had to go into the kitchen. Aoi can attest to me not doing that.
That's right. Makoto's room was the scene of the crime. What more proof do you need?
Well, if Sayaka's room had been the scene of the crime, would you think she killed herself? No, you'd assume someone broke in and killed her.
Hold on a second.
Let's draw our conclusions after we presented our arguments. Otherwise, what's the point of the trial?
Well, we can talk all we want. It's not going to change that conclusion.
Yes, it is.
I don't think that's true at all. I'm sure if we keep at it, something new will reveal itself.
It's obviously not me. I didn't do anything.
That?
She's right. There's gotta be a breakthrough somewhere, just waiting for us to find it. Because I know damn well I'm not the killer. There's a bit more to learn about non-stop debates. Would you like to hear more? Yes. You can concentrate by holding down the space key. While you're concentrating, time will slow down. So you can pay closer attention to what everyone's saying. Leon is kind of a dick sometimes, yeah. On top of that, it'll steady your aim, making it easier to target potential weak spots. Concentrating like this consumes the focus gauge, and if this gauge empties, you can't concentrate. But the focus gauge will recover over time, so let your brain take a rest, no need to rush. Well then, good luck and have fun. Okay, Aoi's account. Right.
So I guess there's no question that the kitchen knife was the murder weapon. But where does that get us?
You had to go into the kitchen to get it.
Makoto must have taken it from the kitchen, right?
No.
He did it in secret when nobody was in the dining
So
hall.
I can shoot
and
that.
then he went and stabbed Sayaka with it.
So he really did do it.
No.
Yes, and it's been decided. We've reached the end.
Okay. Some way to prove I didn't take the knife. The person who was in the dining hall last night should be able to do it.
So I guess there's no question that the kitchen knife was the murder weapon. But where does that get us?
Makoto must have taken it from the kitchen, right? He did it in secret when nobody...
No, it's wrong.
Yeah. Currently, I'm
wait,
just making
hold
a
on.
case that I didn't do
I
it.
didn't take the knife from the kitchen.
Did you sleep well? Okay. Don't say that in quotations, Evie. Shut up.
Next, you're gonna say you're not the killer, right? Go ahead and say it all you want.
Say it during every stream. Oh. I'm positively ecstatic. So next you're gonna say you're not the killer, right? Go ahead and say it all you want. Shut
What
up.
if I have a witness?
I do have a witness.
What do you think, Hina?
Huh?
Remember what you were telling me earlier?
About not me not going. I did not go through. Well, I went to get some of the tea from the kitchen last night, and all the knives were still there. But when I finished my tea and went back into the kitchen to wash my glass, all the knives was gone. Right, but you should be able to tell who did go in then. So you're saying the knife disappeared while you were drinking the tea in the dining hall? Evie, I don't think that's what it was. Shira's asking how you're doing today.
I'm doing great. Thank you.
And Evie is asking if you want her to stop calling you, my girlfriend.
No. It's fine.
It's fine. But she is my girlfriend. Actual girlfriend. Unpaid. Alright. Hi, Songs of September. Yes, this is my first time playing Danganronpa, but it's very interesting. Is it very replayable? Doesn't the same thing happen every time?
Just to be perfectly clear, the knife disappeared while you were in the dining hall, correct?
Yeah, that's right.
And at any point while you were there, did you ever see me come into the dining hall?
No.
No, you
I don't
didn't.
think so.
No, you didn't.
You don't think so?
You don't think. Wait, hold on.
No, he definitely wasn't there.
The knife disappeared while Hina was in the dining hall, but I wasn't there the entire time.
The person voicing Makoto sounds very familiar. I'm gonna look something up real quick. Because he sounds like the Meliodas English voice actor. Bryce Brookenbrook. Makoto. It is him! I knew it! My god. Yeah, no, please do not spoil. Please.
In other words, there's no way I could have taken the knife.
I'm very excited to figure out that was him. Right, you couldn't have taken the knife.
Then what about this?
I don't want you to, and I'm also not she.
What if the idiot swimmer girl and Makoto are in on it together and lying to protect each other?
Counter argument, only one person can graduate. So she gets nothing from this.
Idiot swimmer girl? Oh, and more importantly, why would I get involved in something like that?
Speaking of which, I'd like to ask the bear, if there is an accomplice, do they also become blackened?
Okay.
So you ask, and so I shall answer. Each murder is allowed to have an accomplice, but only the one who does the killing will get to graduate.
Then why would anyone want to be an accomplice?
So in other words, two people can work together, but one of them has no chance of profiting from it.
Then there's no way anyone would work together, right?
But what if they did work together and they just didn't know about the rule?
Or they made a deal about whatever's happening outside the school. Like, oh, make sure my family's okay.
Good grief! Enough already. No, okay? There are no accomplices in this case.
Okay, not in this.
Did I say that out loud?
Anyway, I didn't go to the dining hall, and I didn't take the knife. So I'm not the killer.
Okay, so then...
Not the killer.
Who did take the knife?
Hina seems the obvious candidate. After
True.
all, she just said she was in the dining hall.
No, no way! I
But
swear
it's
it
not
wasn't me!
her. She doesn't wear the shirt that was covered in blood.
Sure, but can you or anyone else prove that? I can.
Nice.
That's right. Sakura was with me the entire time I was drinking my tea.
That's relevant information.
I hate to have to ask, but just to be sure, Sakura's...
Me.
Right.
That's funny.
But then, couldn't either one of them have grabbed the knife?
Yeah, but one of them wouldn't notice. I know who the killer is. Favorite character so far is... I mean, Yasuhiro is funny. I have to give him that. I actually really like Junko, but she's kind of dead now. Monokuma, probably. He's fun.
Actually, no. Because, well...
Just spit it out already.
I stayed in Hina's room last night.
What? What happened? What? Hey, hold on.
I got so scared thanks to those creepy videos. I wasn't really thinking, I just asked her to stay over.
Okay.
Which means we have airtight
Oh,
alibis.
okay. They were roommates.
You stayed over? Doesn't that violate one of the school regulations?
We're not allowed to sleep anywhere but the dorms, but it doesn't say we have to stay in our assigned room. So, I don't think that's a problem.
It is a problem! A boy and a girl spending the night together?
They're both...
It's unwholesome!
But I'm a girl.
Yeah.
You are?
Did you not know
Oh my
this,
gosh,
Kyotaka?
I'm so sorry!
But if it wasn't either of you, then what other possibility is there?
Chihiro is nice. Celeste is pretty fun. She's really fun, actually.
Actually, there is one other possibility. Right, Hina?
Oh, yeah, that's true! One other person did come to the dining hall
Was
while we were there.
Byakuya?
Why didn't you say so in the first place?
Well, because they're not here anymore.
Wait, what? So Junko or Sayaka took the knife? Someone who's not here? What are you talking about?
Sayaka.
Sayaka
She's
did
the
it,
one
okay.
who came to the dining hall. And then later, she wound up dead.
So she brought the murder weapon herself? But there's no way she did the struggle because she had a fractured wrist. She didn't do that herself. She wound up dead. Right, okay. Sayaka? Celeste is a queen. Okay. So the person who took the knife from the kitchen was... Sayaka. Yeah, we got that.
I got it! Then, Sayaka is the one who took the knife?
That's the only possibility. And thinking back on it, she was acting kind of unusual.
Imagine you do the wrong answer on that one. Like, everyone around you would just go, "What the fuck are you talking? Did you not listen?" But yeah, suicide. I don't think there are signs of a struggle, and if you're struggling that much to stab yourself in the stomach, that's pretty sad.
When she came into the dining hall, she didn't even look at us. She just went straight
Why
to
would
the
she
kitchen.
bring the knife? She'd bring the knife to feel safe. But she already had a sword in there. Wait. No, she went, we switched rooms. Good question. We don't technically know that. But she came so that we switched rooms. So she might have brought the knife to her own own room originally, we don't know. If she did it after, what I'm suspecting happened is she left our room to go to the dining hall to get the knife, and while she was there, someone had hidden in our room, and when she came back to close the door, the person was already in there. That's why the door was unlocked, like why the door wasn't broken or anything. Ho ho ho. So that's why because she would not let anyone in, even if it was me, she wouldn't let that person in because she was scared that someone was trying to kill her. Okay, this makes sense. This makes sense. So someone just snuck in and tried to kill her. But the question is then, did they try to kill her with the knife or the sword? They succeeded in killing her with the knife. But how'd they get the knife in the first place? Maybe they took it from her? Maybe that's why her wrist was broken. Not because she was defending herself, but because the person took her wrist and fractured it. She didn't even look at us. She went straight to the kitchen.
As she left, she said she just wanted a drink of water. But most likely...
Okay. So she did lie about that.
And the person who took the knife was the victim herself.
Right. What do you mean stop theorizing? That's what this game is about. Fucking shut up.
I'm sure she just took it for self-defense.
So you're saying the knife she took was then taken from her and she was killed with it?
Exactly.
In that case, you may not have taken the knife, but you still could have killed her.
Right, but there was sign of struggle, and I'm clearly smaller and frailer and weaker than her, so I would not have won.
What? See? He did do it after all.
I still love the fucking...
No, you're wrong.
I don't know why they do that.
So, that's how you would twist the argument and send us all off in the wrong direction? You possess a most terrifying talent.
No! Damn. If I don't do something, they're gonna blame me for the murder. It's not like they're already doing that. Don't they understand? I love watching people play this game and when they're theorizing, I just hear going, totally. Yeah, no, I get that. I mean, I'm sure I'm completely 100% right about everything I'm saying though. So, yeah, it's not theorizing, it's just concluding. If they convict me, everyone's gonna die.
Hold on. It's still too early to decide conclusively that Makoto is the killer, wouldn't
Yes.
you say? Because you see, if the room did belong to the killer, then they did something most bewildering. And until we unravel that little mystery, you simply can't declare that he's the killer.
Something most bewildering. She's thinking about the whole letting someone into the room.
Bewildering? What the hell are you talking about?
Something was missing from the scene of the crime that by all rights should have been there.
Hair.
You know what I'm talking about, don't you?
Your first Hangman's Gambit. Would you like to hear more? Yes. What? As things advance further in the class trial, the Hangman's Gambit will eventually take place. The point of this is to reveal an important phrase related to the incident in question. You'll have to deduce the phrase from the letters flying around, and the letters already known. What the fuck? Complete the phrase by shooting down the flying letters in the right order. Use the mouse to aim, then press left mouse button to shoot the desired letters. If you shoot down the wrong letters, you'll suffer damage to your influence gauge. If this gauge reaches 0, or if you run out of time, you fail. Well then, good luck and have fun. Something that should have been at the scene, but wasn't. That must be the crucial point. Hair. There was no hair at the scene. And yeah, there was no hair in my room at all. And my lint roller had been used. but like removed pieces of it. So someone cleaned the room entirely afterwards. You could figure out what that something is. Yeah, 4 letters. It's hair. Oh wait, I already have the I. I need an R. There. There we go.
Now I understand.
Yeah! I mean,
That's
all
right.
of this...
There wasn't
all
a
of this is
single
pretty
hair on the
obvious. It's a
floor.
tutorial. No single hair on the floor.
So, the culprit removed some evidence?
Yes.
Yes. And if I were the culprit, why would I need to get rid of all the hair in my own room?
Right, because I don't need to get rid of my own hair because that would be there already, so it's not evidence against me.
It wouldn't be unusual at all to find my hair at the crime scene if the crime scene is in my room.
The
Right.
reason all the hair was gone was to remove any trace that Sayaka had ever been there.
But that doesn't make sense because we found her body in there. We know she was there. That's not... What?
That makes sense, does it not?
No.
No. If that were the case, they would have had to do something about the body itself,
Yeah.
not just her hair.
If you don't want people to know you killed someone in a specific room, maybe remove the body from the room. Okay.
Yes, very true, very true.
Okay, then why wasn't there any hair on the ground?
The killer got rid of it all, of course, to remove any trace that they had ever been there.
She's saying they. I have a sneaking suspicion that it was a guy who did it. Yeah. The bathroom, you can't open the door properly. You have to know a trick to open. Because of the door frame being too small. So only me and Sayaka, the guy, knows the trick to do it. However, the handle to the door was unscrewed. And all the guys in the class have the tooth. They'd be able to unscrew it. However, everyone has claimed that they haven't opened their tooth. So if we find out someone has opened theirs, it's probably not. Meanwhile, I have an open mind, so I can prove that I didn't unscrew it. Okay.
Wait. Then that means...
Precisely. It's simply beyond reason to believe that the room's owner and the killer are one and the same.
Yes. Could not be. It's not me.
Makoto isn't the culprit?
I've been saying.
Are you sure we can decide something so important based solely on the absence of some hair?
Well, that and all the other evidence.
No. There are other reasons that prove why Makoto couldn't have done it.
I would like to hear these reasons.
I still love her voice. I would like to hear these reasons.
Do you remember anything remarkable
It hurts
about
so
the
much to
bathroom
do.
at the scene?
Remarkable about the bathroom. I mean, yeah, there was a number written on the wall. Other than that, the bathroom door was broken. Fair enough, you want to change to your phone. Makes me portable. You can watch me while you eat, or while you lay in bed going to sleep, or on the toilet while you take a shower.
Sayaka was attacked in the main room first, then fled into the bathroom, right?
In the main room first, then fled to the bathroom. Yes.
Yeah. Then they ran after her, got into the bathroom, and stabbed her.
Yeah, but they couldn't open the doors to the bathroom.
And how did the killer get into the bathroom? Did they have any trouble with it?
Yes.
What do you mean?
It's fairly certain that the killer had some trouble getting into the bathroom.
She has to be like the ultimate detective. We know what everyone is like the ultimate of. We don't know what she is. I'm convinced she's the ultimate detective or something because she seems to know all these things, but she just doesn't want to tell me. Had some trouble getting into
There was
that.
clear evidence left behind.
Yes.
Do you remember, Makoto?
I sure do. What's that? What's that? The killer struggled getting into the bathroom. The evidence that proves that it is the object the killer broke. Right. Other than her wrist, I assume. The bathroom doorknob.
I got it! Evidence that the killer had trouble getting into the bathroom. You're talking about the doorknob, right?
Yes.
Huh? The doorknob? What doorknob?
The doorknob for my
What do you
bathroom.
mean, what
It was
doorknob?
completely broken. See how the top part was unscrewed? And the doorknob's about ready to fall off?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, true. But what does it mean?
In trying to bypass the lock, they ended up nearly removing the entire doorknob. This is another most bewildering act for the room's owner. It proves Makoto is beyond suspicion.
So what? You're saying he wouldn't break the door in his own room?
It does more than that. It proves that you needed a toolkit to use it. Or like be really strong to pull that thing off. Yeah. Though I am thinking the person would be strong. They threw a crystal ball 30 feet.
No, I'm saying, like, if you're pulling it off, and the screws makes it damage.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
But if the only choice you have is to break it, you break it. There's nothing bewildering about it.
Yeah, but it's not the only choice I had. I could just open the
You
door.
still don't see? Okay then. Let's take another look at how the incident unfolded. Hopefully that will help you understand.
It's being a little bit demeaning. Yeah. Kyoko said it was a bewildering act. I almost didn't notice it at first, but is that the key point here? There's a bit more to learn about non-stop debates. Would you like to hear more? Yeah, sure. From here on out, the number of weak spots will start going up. Good, because before there were only one each time, so it's pretty clear what I had to do. No matter how many weak spots, there's essentially only one lie or contradiction in that debate. What I'm trying to say is not all weak spots you see are necessarily false. Use a truth bullet on the wrong one, and not only will you fail to refute what they said, but you'll also lower your trust with everyone, and your influence gauge will take damage. Now this is important because if your influence gauge reaches 0, you fail. You'll have to rely on your own logic to determine which weak spots are actually lies or contradictions. Well then, good luck and have fun! Wonderful, okay. So now there's a non-stop debate. Bathroom door frame. So I need to connect something to that. I need to spawn a lie or contradiction.
The incident took place in Makoto's room.
Yeah.
Sayaka was first attacked in the main room.
Yes, this is true.
She then fled into the bathroom.
Then the killer ran after her. And they got into the bathroom.
At that point, the killer had to try and bust down the door.
But
because
the door-
Sayaka had locked it.
I don't know
And
that.
finally, the culprit had Sayaka cornered.
And to finish the job, they stabbed her with the kitchen knife.
Right.
It was you, wasn't it, Makoto?
You
Admit
really
it.
don't like me, do you?
We already know the answer.
Okay, so that's it. It's not because the door was locked. Yeah, right, okay. So, because the door frame was too small. No, there's different reasons entirely.
The
Okay,
incident took place
come on,
in
stop
Makoto's
telling
room.
me what it is.
Sayaka was first attacked in the
This
main
one was
room.
true, so I need to find
She
the
then fled
door
into the
lock.
bathroom.
Then the killer ran after her. And they got into the bathroom.
Right.
At that point, the killer had to try and bust down the door.
Kind
Because
of.
Sayaka had locked it.
Locked it.
No, that's wrong.
No, that's wrong. break. Okay, that one.
The reason
I
my
guess that's the
bathroom
one.
didn't open wasn't because it was locked. After
Right.
all, the girls' rooms are the only ones with walking
Ah,
bathrooms,
that's
right?
a good point. That is a good point. It didn't have a lock.
Yes, now that you mention it, that is true.
Then why didn't your bathroom door open?
Because it was stuck.
Yeah.
Huh?
Too small a
What are you
frame,
talking about?
guys.
My bathroom door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. Monokuma over there can testify to that.
Yup, true as true can be.
Monokuma, you're a buddy, even though you captured 15 teenagers and forced them to kill each other. But you're stand-up guy, bear, Teddy, robot. Also, you do impressive splits. You going to work? Yeah. Okay.
But you know, you're supposed to be the ultimate lucky student, right? But to have such a cruddy door. That's
Maybe
not
I'm the
lucky
ultimate
at
unlucky
all.
student. Still an ultimate.
So the reason the door didn't open was just because it was stuck. But the
Yes.
killer didn't know that and assumed it was locked.
Yeah.
So they tore apart the doorknob to get in.
Okay, but then why would the killer even think the door was locked in the first place?
Because they couldn't open it.
Everyone should have known you can't lock any of the boys' bathrooms.
They didn't know why it was
The
stuck.
killer could easily make that mistake, thanks to one important detail about the scene of the crime.
That's true! The signs! So they didn't know it was my room, they thought it was her room. They went like, oh, why would the killer try to unlock the door, knowing that the doors can't be locked because only the girls' bathrooms have locks. But the signs outside our doors have been switched so that they thought it was her room, meaning they thought it was a girl's room, meaning they thought that the door would be locked. That's smart. I did not think of that one. I did not think of that one. We don't know that part. We don't know why. We just know that they were. It might be that it's just based on like who's staying there. Yeah, we don't know quite. Probably Monokuma doing it. Yeah. Oh. Hello. Like Kyoko, stop geniusing your genius. The killer was convinced the bathroom door was locked, so they didn't know that the door actually couldn't be locked. In other words, the important detail about the scene of the crime that they didn't know was the crime took place in Sayaka's room. The important detail is that it took place in my room, but yeah.
I got it! The killer must not have realized that it was my room.
Okay.
What? Are you saying the culprit didn't even know where he was? That's inconceivable.
It's not inconceivable.
And yet,
Did you not
he's
see the
absolutely right.
signs?
Say what?
Well, to be more specific, what the killer didn't know was that Makoto and Sayaka had switched rooms, which is what led to the misunderstanding about the bathroom. If Sayaka had been in her own room, then
there would have been a lock on the door, and they would have had to break through.
Right.
So they had no idea how unnecessary their actions were.
We know.
ultimately, we can't know if it came open by force or simply by accident. But the killer must have been considerably confused, with no idea how they actually got the door opened.
How would they end up opening though? I guess maybe if they just went hard enough on it, it would open like eventually.
Regardless, it was a pointless act. Wasting time trying to break down a door that wasn't locked is...
Definitely something I wouldn't do, since I would have known exactly why it wasn't opening, right?
That is a definite possibility.
So the killer would have to be someone who didn't know they'd switched rooms?
Yeah, but that's like everyone.
Then Makoto couldn't have done it.
That's what I've been trying to tell you.
Then who did do it?
Byakuya. Or you, Mondo. Would Mondo do it? No, he's not wearing a... He doesn't wear shirts, really. He wears tank tops.
I'm sorry, but I give up. Quit without saving.
You. Quit without saving. That's a normal thing to shout out loud.
But what happens if we can't decide on who we think did it?
We probably all die.
Well, why don't we just vote right now? Majority rules.
No.
Majority rules? You
We
really
can
think
still
that's a
figure
good
this
idea?
Yeah, our necks are on the line here. Someone seriously needs to do something. For serious.
Does no one have any other thoughts or questions? It does not matter how trivial they may seem.
Yeah, no, we definitely have some stuff we need to
As a matter of fact,
get clear.
I do have one question.
Oh, you.
Oh, fuck. Rude.
You don't gotta sound so disappointed.
It's fine, it's fine. Just ask your question.
Oh yeah.
What?
Okay, so, well, I was just wondering,
Right.
how did the culprit get into Makoto's room in the first place?
This is where my theory is they snuck in while she was getting the knife.
Yes. How did the killer get inside?
Maybe Sayaka just dropped the key somewhere
No.
and the culprit picked it up.
The key
That's
was in the
possible,
room.
right?
I don't think so. That seems way too convenient.
Then, maybe someone picked the lock?
Negative! If you remember, Monokuma made it quite clear that the locks are all unpickable.
Fine. How about this? The killer got in the easy way. They could have knocked and said they wanted to talk or
No.
something, and Miss Maizono just let him in.
No, because she said she wouldn't let anyone in, including me.
No, that can't be it either.
Oh, trying to argue against me? Sounds like
Hifumi.
someone doesn't know his place.
You have been remotely useful exactly once during this game. Shut it.
Hello? Why exactly can't that be it?
Because she asked me to do something in particular because of how frightened she was. That's the answer right there. There's no way Sayaka let someone in because... What would be the right one? Crash 2D, Venture, no. Switching rooms? Yeah, switching rooms. That must be the one.
I got it! Because Sayaka was already scared, remember? That's why she asked me to
Yeah.
switch rooms in the first place.
She knew someone was gonna try to kill her, so she didn't let anyone in. The same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open your door for anyone. Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching?
Knowing what she'd been through, I just can't believe she would have opened the door for anyone.
Right?
What if her being scared was a lie?
Why would that be a lie? She...
Huh?
What?
Well, what the hell is that supposed to mean? Why would she lie about something like that?
I know you don't want to consider it, but look at this and tell me. Can you still deny the possibility?
But what would be the point of that? Unless I guess she didn't know that. No, because if she wanted to switch rooms, it's either because she was planning to do something or because she was scared. She didn't kill anyone, so I don't see what she might have been planning to do. There's something I want to talk to you about. Just us two. In 5 minutes, come see me in my room. Okay? Wait, what's this? I don't remember this. Check the nameplates to make sure you don't get the wrong room, okay? What the fuck?
I found a notepad during my search, and I shaded in the top sheet with a pencil.
This is new evidence. What?
And these are the words that appeared.
Oh man! I've totally seen people do that on detective shows.
Yeah, she's definitely a
When
detective,
you write,
right?
it can leave an imprint. Sketch over the next sheet of paper, and you can see the words. When I saw that, I was like, holy crap! I better make sure I rip the paper out before I use it from now on.
What have you've been using the paper for?
It's a pretty old-fashioned technique, but even the classics can be surprisingly useful sometimes. Oh, and I should also mention, I found the notepad on the desk in Makoto's room.
Why would she write that in my room? Make sure you get the right room, okay?
Huh?
Check the signs.
Which means only someone who had been in Makoto's room before the incident could have written it.
Then either it was Makoto who lived there, or Sayaka who switched rooms for a single night.
So, Makoto, did you write this?
No.
No, I didn't. But
of course you didn't, because the note also bears a perfectly legible signature. Sayaka's signature.
And that note, Sayaka wrote it. I'm not sure the relevance of it though.
But why? Why would she write that?
Why would
The
she
note
write
was
that?
likely her way of getting in touch with a certain someone.
A certain someone. Either the killer or me.
She must have slid it under their door to let them know she wanted to meet with them in secret.
If you got an invitation like
What?
that from the ultimate pop sensation, what young man could resist?
What? Okay, so she met with someone? But who would she meet with?
Of course, I'm only into 2D, so it wouldn't have any effect on me.
But can we be sure anyone even got this note?
Not really.
And honestly, even if they did, I do not think they are at all involved in what happened.
Huh? What makes you say that?
Would you like to hear what I have to say?
Yeah, that's why
Very
we're
well then.
asking.
Pay attention.
What? A flashback? Oh, okay. A non-stop thing. Dorm nameplates. They switch.
Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms, correct?
Yes.
But in the note, the place they were asked to come to, it specifically says, my room.
Yes.
I see. So if someone read that note, then they would have gone to Sayaka's room.
No.
Exactly. The room that Makoto was staying in. So in other words, even if someone did read the note and did what it said, they would not have any connection to what happened.
That's not true.
It certainly would seem that way.
No. Because the killer went to my room instead of Sayaka's, and the reason for that is it has to be because of what got switched between me and Sayaka's rooms. I would like you to not give me those hints. That's annoying.
But in the note, the place they were asked to come to, it specifically says, my room.
Right.
I see. So if someone read that note, then they would have gone to Sayaka's room.
Exactly. The room that Makoto...
No, that's wrong.
The signs were switched, guys. Shut up.
Nameplates on Mai and Sayaka's rooms got switched.
They got switched?
Yeah, girl.
That's right. The nameplates got switched, just like the rooms themselves. As a result, the nameplate on Sayaka's room actually had Makoto's
So they would
name.
know.
And the nameplate on Makoto's room had Sayaka's.
So Celeste isn't all-knowing. That's good to know.
So what you're saying is, the room Sayaka was staying in was actually marked as her room.
Yes.
Then, if someone did do what the note said, they would end up at Makoto's room where Sayaka was.
Plus,
Right.
their rooms are right next to each other, so switching the nameplates would be no problem. And the one who switched the names was... Well, of course it wasn't you, right, Makoto?
Correct.
Right.
Okay, then who did it?
Either Monokuma or I guess the killer could have done it. But why? Sayaka could have done it. Sayaka would do it because she wanted to make sure the person knew, and she knew about the nameplates. Sayaka.
I got it! Me and Sayaka were the only ones who ever knew about us switching rooms.
Yeah.
So the only other person besides me who would even know to switch the nameplates was Sayaka.
Right. Right?
You can also infer as much from her note.
There's something I want to talk to you about. Just us two in 5 minutes. Come see me in my room. Check the nameplates to make sure you don't get the wrong room, okay? Yeah, she checked
She specifically tells the reader to check the nameplate. She would only have written that if she knew the nameplates had been switched.
But why would she switch them in the first place?
She wanted someone to come to the room she was in, and also hide the fact that it was Makoto's room.
What?
Inviting someone to your room, but not telling them you'd switched rooms. Why would anyone do that?
That's weird.
To understand that, we first need to understand what happened after she invited the person into the room.
After she invited the person into the room.
That's where the answer lies.
What happened then was probably...
Got killed?
Whoever she invited over came in and attacked her!
Probably.
We figured it out! We know who did it! Whoever she invited over is the culprit!
We don't know who she invited over, and it's also not certain.
But we still don't know who it is, you goddamn idiot!
Sayaka fought with her killer there in the room, yes?
Yes.
Perhaps the answer to our previous question lies in that initial struggle.
The sword.
Yes, I think you're right.
Then... we just have to figure out what happened during the fight, right?
That reminds me. There was a replica sword at the murder
It
scene.
was used during the
Was
fight.
that perhaps...
Oh yeah. What's the deal with that sword?
Sayaka suggested I should hold on to it. I thought it might come in handy if I had to defend myself. It seems pretty likely that the killer used it to break Sayaka's right wrist.
I think Sayaka used it to defend herself.
How the hell could you possibly know that's what broke her wrist?
The reason I know Sayaka's wrist was broken with a fake sword is because if you look at her wrist, there's no doubt. Sayaka's wrist.
I got it! All you have to do is take a good look at her broken wrist, and it should become pretty clear. Right there where her wrist is all swollen. There's something glittery there.
Oh,
See?
That's what we were looking at. I'm silly.
Is that gold?
Yeah.
It sure is. Specifically, the gold coating from the replica sword. You barely have to touch that stuff, and it'll stick right to you.
But again, that should mean that the killer would also probably have some of it on.
And there's some on her wrist because...
Unless she herself...
I got it! Because she got hit with the sword! Right there on her wrist!
Maybe.
I see. And so the truth draws ever closer.
Alright, then it's about time to solve this mystery.
What happened in my room? And what led to Sayaka's death? That's what we need to make clear. There's a bit more to learn about non-stop debates. More? Would you like to hear more? Are you getting used to these non-stop debates? Starting with the next debate, I'll start loading multiple truth bullets into your truth cylinder. Just like with the weak spots, only one of the bullets can actually refute the proper statement. In other words, from here on out, you'll have to combine the right truth bullets with the right weak spots to refute each statement. If you come up with the wrong combination, you'll take damage to your influence gauge. You press the Q key to rotate the cylinder and choose which bullets to fire. Press and release to cycle through, okay. Or you can use the mouse wheel. By the way, if the logic difficulty is set to kind, fewer bullets will be loaded into the cylinder. For our purposes this time, the logic difficulty will be set to mean. Well then, good luck and have fun. Replica sword, kitchen knife set replica sword.
When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword, and that's when the first blow was dealt. A sword-based sneak attack.
That's what broke Miss Mizono's wrist.
So she tried to fight back. She grabbed the kitchen knife she had hidden away.
But then the culprit took that from her too.
And they killed her with it.
And that's exactly what happened.
The person with the sword really did attack first. There's no explanation for how a certain part of the sword got damaged.
When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword, and that's when the first blow was dealt. A sword-based sneak attack.
And that's what broke Miss Mizono's wrist.
So she tried to fight back. She grabbed the kitchen knife she had hidden away.
But then the culprit took that from her too.
And they killed her with it.
And that's exactly what happened.
Okay, I'm gonna try shooting the sword-based sneak attack then. A certain part of the sword got damaged.
When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword, and that's when the first blow was
Because otherwise
dealt.
it wouldn't make sense that the sheath got broken.
Sword-based sneak attack.
There.
No, that's wrong. Actually, no. I don't think the fight started with the sword.
Why not?
Because the sword sheath had been scratched.
Right.
See? There's a gash in it. Like someone cut into it with something sharp.
Right. That's why my assumption was that she used the sword for self-defense.
Something sharp? You mean like the kitchen knife? That was the only sharp thing found at the scene.
Stop jumping ahead. Slow down and explain it so I get what the hell's going on.
Oh, he's stupid.
If the sword was used first, there wouldn't be any explanation for the scratch on the sheath. If you were going to attack with the sword, you'd take it out of the sheath first, right?
Yeah.
That's true. With the sheath on, it'd be heavy and bulky and useless as shit.
Hi, Cat Nonsense. Welcome.
Okay, so how did the sheath get damaged?
Yeah.
If they got attacked with the kitchen knife, maybe they grabbed the sword as a defensive impulse.
Exactly.
In that situation, there wouldn't be any time to actually unsheath the sword.
So you're saying the sword was initially used to defend against an attack from the knife?
Question is if the killer defended themselves or she defended herself with them.
Which means whoever had the kitchen knife was the one who attacked first.
Wait a second. Oh! So maybe she tried to lure someone to her room, or to my room, and kill them, but they were already there, and so when she attacked with the knife, they defended themselves with the sword. That's the thought. That's the idea then. Is that why Kyoko went like, oh, blah blah blah, she did this on purpose. She wasn't actually scared. So she wasn't scared someone was gonna kill her. She wanted to kill someone and frame me for it. This is the second stream of yours? Ah, well, welcome back, Cat Nonsense. Delta Room Chapter 2 was wonderful, by the way.
I think I get it. So here's how it
Evie,
all
you don't
played
need to
out.
ask everyone about stuff like that.
The culprit came in, found the kitchen knife hidden there somewhere.
Yes.
Then they took the knife and attacked Sayaka before she knew what was happening.
Or not. Or she attacked
So
them.
she grabbed the sword to defend herself. But then the culprit took that from her too. Then, after they broke her wrist with the sword, they took the knife and finished it.
Sorry, but I don't think Sayaka used the sword to defend herself.
Yeah, the culprit.
What? How the hell can you not think that?
Who would she have tried to kill?
Because she never held the sword at all. There's a certain part of her body that makes this clear.
Her fingers don't have any gold on them. No, you don't need to answer. You do not need to answer that, Cat Mom. You don't have to answer that. Part of her body that shows she never used the sword. If you wanted to use the sword, which part of your body would you have to touch? Her palms.
I got it! You're talking about her palms, right? The palms of her hands were perfectly clean.
Yeah.
So I don't think she ever picked up the sword.
Yeah, only her wrist
You
had
know
it.
that just by looking at her palm.
Because the sword had glitter on
Like I
it.
said before,
Yeah,
the
gold
gold
coating.
coating on that sword comes right off. All you have to do is touch it. In fact, if you look, you'll notice that a lot of the gold has already come off the handle. It's safe to assume that's because whoever used the sword got some of it on their hands.
Yes.
There's really no
Thank
way
you.
she could have picked it up and come away completely clean.
Maybe she washed her hands after she escaped into the bathroom.
Sorry, but I don't think so.
Why do you say that? Is it because you think I'm ugly?
What?
No, that's not it at all.
There's no way Sayaka washed the gold coating off her hands because certain regulation talks about what happens to the bathrooms at nighttime. The water was off.
I got it!
None of the others
According
make
to the
sense
Monokuma file,
grammatically.
Sayaka's time of death was around 1:30 a.m. In other words, at nighttime. And the water in the bathroom shuts off at nighttime, right?
I'm here to do the thinking for you, which is why I'm stupid. Yeah, shuts off at nighttime.
I didn't know that. Actually, I haven't taken a shower here yet.
You disgust me.
Oh my.
You disgust me more.
You're no different. You smell like a big, fat, ugly donkey.
Rude, but
I'm not
yeah.
sure whether to take that as an insult or a compliment.
Why?
An insult, obviously.
So anyway, if Sayaka never touched the sword, then that means the killer is the
used it.
only one who used the sword.
Yeah.
But hold on. If that's right, then the one who damaged the sheath with the kitchen knife was
Sayaka. Sayaka.
I got it!
I'm being railroaded here, I feel like.
She had the kitchen knife?
We know she had the kitchen knife.
We already said that the attack started with...
The person with the knife attacked first, and the sword was used as an impromptu defense.
Sayaka wanted to kill someone.
And the one who attacked first was...
Sayaka?
Now
Yes.
do you understand? She wasn't a blameless victim in this.
No, far from it. It's almost as if she'd been planning to commit a murder of her own.
Indeed, she had. What?
She took the knife from the kitchen, then invited the culprit to the room she was staying in. And if it's true that she had the kitchen knife and attacked without provocation,
Indeed. These are all the actions of an assailant.
Which brings up another point. Makoto, Sayaka was the one who suggested you two switch rooms,
Yeah,
correct?
so she wanted to
Maybe
find
the
me.
reason she wanted to switch rooms was so that she could pin the crime on you. That is a possibility, is it not?
Sayaka wanted to... on me?
That's
That
bad.
would also explain why she would switch the nameplate.
So is that why she was always fucking glazing me?
She wanted to get whoever she had targeted to come to Makoto's room where she was staying.
Yeah.
And by committing the murder there, instead of her room, that would implicate Makoto. But for that to work, the target had to be lured out while still keeping the room swap a secret. If the target knew she had switched rooms, they would have become suspicious right away.
So all that's why she switched the names?
Yeah.
But doesn't that plan seem a little risky? For one thing, even if her plan worked, Mr. Naegi would just tell everyone they'd switched rooms.
I don't know. I'm not sure our soft-hearted Makoto is capable of that kind of cutthroat behavior.
On top of that, people just wouldn't have believed me.
I'm sure Sayaka realized the same thing, which is why out of all of us, she asked him to switch rooms.
Plus, she was the ultimate pop sensation. A totally forgettable kid. Or a national
Guys.
superstar. Who are you more likely to believe?
Girl,
Wait,
you
then
rude.
You're saying she had this all planned
Toko's kind of a bitch, honestly.
Holy shit!
But in the end, her plan back, she launched her attack with the knife, then found herself under attack in turn.
Yeah.
That must be when her wrist got broken, and she was forced to drop the knife.
Yes, and so she fled to the bathroom, and that.
The tables
Yeah.
were suddenly turned on her, and she died at the hands of the one she'd planned to murder.
Just hold on! That can't be true!
Meaning that the murderer doesn't have to be someone who would premeditate it. It can be someone who was kind. They just didn't want to die. And in the moment, they were like, oh shit. She just tried to kill me. I have a clean way out where my conscience is clear. I can kill her without regret. It was self-defense.
Because...
Hey! You guys have totally derailed the argument. You're being super boring right now. Come on, hurry up and decide who did it.
It's gotta be Byakuya.
Wouldn't it be awful if I had to punish you all just because you ran out
Or
of time?
Clairvoyant guy who I don't remember what his name is.
Oh yeah, we gotta decide who we think did it.
Yeah. Yasuhiro, that's the name.
Makoto, right now you just need to concentrate on figuring out the answer to this mystery. If we can't uncover who murdered Sayaka, it's over for all of us.
The bear is the guy who trapped us all here. He's like a robot teddy bear guy. And he's fucking insane, but really funny. Where is it really all over? Obviously, I'm committed to finding out who killed her, but what can I do? I mean, as far as clues go, there's nothing left. Yes, there is. It's a fucking lie. Big argument. Dying message. I only get that bullet. Okay.
It's easy just to say, hey, decide who did it. But there just aren't any more clues, right?
There's the dying message.
Very well. Then let's review all the clues we've found up to this point one more time.
Do we really have time for all that?
Die! Die! If we don't do something, we're all gonna die!
So one clue left, I'm sure of it. Sayaka left it on the wall she was leaning up against.
It's easy just to say,
That
hey,
message.
decide who did it.
Right.
But there just aren't any more clues, right?
So that's a lie.
No, it's wrong!
There's still the numbers. That I'm not sure what mean.
There still might be
This is
one
like a
clue
room
left.
number.
Sayaka's dying message.
Dining. Wait, what did you say?
Dying.
The dying message. She wrote something on the wall behind her, remember?
11037, right?
11037.
Leo!
Written in her own blood.
That says
There must
Leo!
be a clue about the killer hidden in there.
Was it Leo?
Well, before we get too far into that, I need to ask, can we really be sure that Sayaka is the one who
Yes,
wrote it?
her finger. There's no question in Sayaka wrote that message and I can prove it. Her left index
I
finger.
got it! Her left index finger had blood on it. That could only be because she used that finger to write the message.
I see. She broke her right wrist
I
during the
can't
fight,
believe I
so she'd
didn't
have to use
think
her
about
left
it
hand to
saying
write.
Leo.
Sure.
I think we can all agree Sayaka wrote it. But still, what the heck do those numbers mean?
It's Leo.
11037?
That's not numbers, it's
Hey,
letters.
Chihiro, you're a computer nerd or whatever, right? You should know all about numbers and shit.
No, that's not... Yes, I'm a programmer, but I don't see any kind of meaning in these
It's
numbers.
not numbers.
Of course. It's because they're not numbers.
Oh, yeah, it looks like...
Huh? What?
No, it's just... look at the numbers, assuming they're not numbers. Don't these first two, 1-1, look less like two numbers and more like one letter?
Leon, yeah.
Ah, you're right. The connecting line is barely there, so I assumed it was 1-1, but
That's his name, Leon.
looking at it now, you could also read it as an N.
Whoa, you might have finally just said something worth a shit.
Our little gray cells are really getting
Leon is the
excited now.
red-haired dude, I'm pretty sure.
But even if that really is an N037, doesn't make any more sense than before.
Damn it. It's no use. I just don't know. Yes, I do.
Rotate the image 180 degrees.
You don't need to tell me that. I know. Huh? Rotate it? I think maybe I see something.
my
Yeah,
God.
they're really giving
Now I see.
it up here.
She wrote down the killer's name.
Huh?
I'm
Just
amazed.
shot past the clue part and right on to who did it.
So, whose name did she write?
Sayaka's dying message reveals the killer's real name. It should become crystal clear. Leon, hello.
Here's my answer. The key to solving this mystery was simply to rotate the writing 180 degrees.
I do wish it didn't tell me that. I figured it out on my own, but I wish I had to figure it out on my own.
If you turn the message around, it becomes the letters L-E-O-N. L-E-O-N. Or more accurately, Leon.
What the hell are you talking about? It's just a coincidence.
No,
just
it's
a bunch
not.
of random squiggles that happen to look like my name.
You're a freaky little guy.
No, it's not
In
random
fairness,
at
it
all.
was self-defense, but still.
She wrote that message on the wall behind her as she was leaning
Yeah.
up against it. In that position, she couldn't move to write normally, and had to write upside down, as it were. And as a result, when you look at it standing in front of her, it ends up getting flipped. Try it for yourself if you want. Write something sitting like her, and the letters will be inverted.
Yeah, no, that's
that
true.
sounds like one hell of a stretch to me.
Of course it does, because it's incriminating to you.
I'm the killer? You can't just go and say shit like that.
If you're not the killer, then why did you try to destroy the evidence?
Huh?
Oh my god. He plays baseball, he throws, he's good at throwing things. So he would be able to, with the crystal ball, hit the incinerator button from 30 feet.
You know what I'm talking about, right, Makoto?
Hi, Snow Fox.
The evidence Leon tried to get rid of?
The evidence Leon tried to get rid of, it's that thing I found on the ground in front of the incinerator, right? He tried to get rid of the burnt shirt piece.
I got it! You mean the burnt shirt piece I found laying on the ground by the incinerator, right?
As the killer stabbed Sayaka, they must have gotten some of her blood on them. And to dispose of the shirt covered in the victim's
Yes.
blood, they threw it into the incinerator.
But one piece burned off and got left
We got
behind.
this, guys. We got this.
And the killer didn't notice. If they had, they most certainly would have panicked. Isn't that right, Leon?
Oh, poor guy.
But is one scrap of fabric enough to conclude that Leon is guilty?
It's not just one scrap of fabric, it's his name on the wall. It is literally writing on the wall.
Yeah, I mean, Leon's not the only one wearing a white button-up.
It's the crystal ball. The crystal
That's
ball.
right.
Crystal
There
ball.
are plenty of other people here with shirts like mine. With just that one little charred piece, there's no way you can say for sure who it belongs to.
You're right. That alone isn't enough. But there are some other points that may reveal the truth.
Are you finally starting to understand? The answers to all the riddles are right here.
Girl,
Yeah, I
stop.
think so.
The burnt remains of the button-up shirt, which the killer was unable to rid of. There's something about it we need to pay attention to in order to figure out who's responsible. When it was disposed of, how it was disposed of, where it was disposed of. Where? Where the shirt was destroyed. If we focus on that, the killer will become clear. Where it was destroyed? You're talking about the trash room incinerator, right? What the fuck's that supposed to make anything clear? What do you mean you embarrassed yourself? Burnt remains of the button-up shirt, which the killer wasn't able to get rid of. Something about it we need to pay attention to. Not where it was disposed of. The incinerator room wasn't relevant. How? When, I guess? How? How?
I got it! If you look closely at how the shirt was disposed of, we should be able to figure out who the killer is.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. I think I know what you're gonna say. You can't reach the incinerator without opening the gate in front of the trash room, right? And obviously, you wouldn't be able to hit the switch to turn it on either.
You'd be able to throw something, though.
You need the key to get in, and the one with the key was the person on cleaning duty. So the killer had to be whoever was in charge of taking care of the trash, right?
Not at all.
Interesting.
No, that's wrong. There's no way to use the incinerator without being the one on cleaning duty. That's exactly what proves that Leon is the real killer. Crystal ball! We're about to shoot you, bro.
The key to the trash room. Whoever was on cleaning duty must have had it, right?
Yes.
So the only one who could get to the incinerator was the person in charge of the trash?
Not entirely
And
true.
you'd have to get close to the incinerator in order to destroy the evidence.
Unless you threw something at it.
Hold on. I think I know how someone could dispose of the evidence without using the trash room key.
But if you can't get past the gate, you couldn't possibly turn on the
You
incinerator,
can if you're
could
used
you?
to playing baseball and throwing balls.
Yes, you could. If you used this.
What is it, some kind of glass ball? It's busted to hell.
Actually, it was supposed to be a crystal ball, but...
But how would you use it?
The killer had to use the glass ball in a certain way, which was throw it.
I got it!
Divine with it.
The killer simply took aim at the incinerator switch and threw the ball through a gap in the gate. All they had to do was hit that switch, and the incinerator would come to life.
Absolutely.
Someone threw that through a gap in the gate?
Remember what you said before, Hifumi?
So, someone turned the incinerator on. Very strange. I'm quite certain it was off last time I was down here.
Perhaps it was the work of a fairy.
Hifumi had the key, so the only way the incinerator could have been turned on without his knowledge was because the killer was able to hit the switch without opening the gate. Once they got the incinerator going, all they had to do was ball up the shirt and toss it in.
Hey, come on! What the hell is this?
All you have to do is look at the scene to know that the killer never actually went inside the trash room.
Part of the shirt was on the floor. There was trash all
The
over the
shards
place.
of broken glass, the incinerator left running, the
Yeah.
piece of shirt that escaped the fire. If the killer had been on cleaning duty, the evidence would have been taken care of much more
Work of a
thoroughly.
fairy. Yeah, no, not that. That I don't think that's real.
Wait, no, just hold on.
But the distance from
Might
the
be
gate
Leon,
to
though.
the incinerator has to be at least 30 feet, right?
Interesting knowledge. But yes.
The
It's
pinpoint
me! I'm not a
accuracy
fairy,
of
I'm a
to throw
pixie.
a glass bulb that far and hit something that small. Could someone really do that?
They could if they were the ultimate baseball player.
That's right. There's no way. It'd be impossible.
Difficult, absolutely. Impossible? I don't think so. Because the killer is...
It wouldn't been much of a challenge at all for the killer. Because ultimate baseball star.
Because the
So
killer is
obvious.
the ultimate baseball star. Isn't that right?
I'm
Leon?
liking this game.
Do you have any idea how stupid you sound right now?
I do hope the other trials are going to be a little less railroaded though.
A target 30 feet away would surely be little challenge for the ultimate baseball star.
You can't be serious.
I'm serious.
I'm not the killer. These goddamn shipper brains have got it all wrong, I'm telling you!
You still won't admit it? Okay then. Makoto, go ahead and review the incident one more time to make his crime perfectly clear. And with
Okay.
that, we can end this.
Listen to me! What the hell do you mean, end this?
Say what you want, Leon.
You're very
But all
intense.
the questions have been answered. And the truth has been
Interacting
revealed.
out.
Now here's
It's
what
okay.
happened.
It's okay. I get it. Closing argument is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? Yes. Every case has one last element to bring the class trial to an end. This is the closing argument. In this phase, you'll give a complete summary of the case. You'll have to reproduce the flow of events for the case in the form of a comic book. However, you'll notice that in the comic there are a number of pieces missing. It's up to you to complete the comic using provided truth panels. Also, if you take aim at a missing section and press the left mouse button, holy cow, you'll get a hint that might lead to a breakthrough. Well then, good luck, have fun. I'm gonna try not to use hints. So, she was waiting, and then she attacked. Probably that one. Yeah, okay. So she attacked. How do I move? Oh, there. And wait. Oh, we're going right to left, of course. So the first event would then be this. She's in hiding. He's in there. She attacks. He sees the sword. She attacks the sword. He unsheathed. It attacked her wrist. Broke her wrist. She dropped the knife. If that can be seen clearly here. Okay. Next up, she went to the bathroom. He went in, tried to open. What's after that? Oh, I can do that. Okay, that makes it easier. He entered the bathroom. So, between that between those, his tool work. Hi, Snatcher. Didn't expect a Haddon sign to enter here. Ah, fools! He entered. He fucking killed her. Oh, he entered. Right. Attacked her. So, wait. We're missing this part though. So I guess remove this. Entered. She was up against the wall. She wrote his name. She's already written his name there, so there. He leaves. He limps. Goes to the incinerator. Tosses. The clothes in there. Oh wait, no, he tosses the crystal ball first. And then he tosses this in there. What then? Do I only have that one on? Oh, there. There. So I still have one piece of unused evidence, but that's fine. Reenact.
The killer is you!
Hi, Kaya.
I think I'd better take one more look back at the case from the beginning.
You are entered.
Last night, the killer went to the room Sayaka was in. In other words, my room. From what we can tell, Sayaka invited that person there intending to kill them. She attacked them with the knife she'd taken from the kitchen earlier.
Right. Backed him into the thing.
But
He
then
took
something happened that she wasn't prepared for. They grabbed the fake sword I put in my room and fought back.
it. Right.
During the struggle, a strike from the sword broke Sayaka's right wrist.
Okay. Yeah. I'm right so far, I think.
And that's when she lost her grip on the kitchen knife.
Maybe I should have put the knife there. I guess maybe.
Finding herself cornered, Sayaka panicked and ran into the bathroom.
Okay.
The killer went after her, but couldn't get the bathroom door open.
Danganronpa is very good so far. So I believe you, Kaya. You
What they
get the
didn't know
bathroom
was
yeah.
that my bathroom door got stuck easily, and there was a trick to opening it.
Yes.
Sayaka knew about that because
But
I told
he
her.
used the tools.
But
Good.
So instead, the killer forced the door open, took the kitchen knife,
And wham.
and stabbed Sayaka.
In stomach. Poor girl. She wrote his name,
But
Leon.
with what strength she had remaining, Sayaka left a dying message. To keep the killer from noticing, she wrote it on the wall behind her. And with that, all her strength was gone. With Sayaka dead, the killer quickly began destroying the evidence.
Question is though, when you're dead, like when you're dying anyway, do you really care? When it's a matter of if you're gonna, like, if the person is gonna escape or not. It was Leon. It was definitely Leon.
First, they took off their shirt, which was covered in their victim's blood. Then they took the lint roller in my room and cleaned up the entire area.
Snatcher. Sure. Sure. What is it you need help for?
They wanted to make sure they got rid of any trace they'd ever been there.
Yeet the ball. Yeet the shirt.
Afterwards, the killer headed
Misses
to the
a
trash
piece.
room to destroy their bloody shirt. They tried to burn the shirt using the incinerator there, but the trash room was blocked off by
Him remember the ball. Unless he'd taken it in advance. Oh shit, did the stream just fuck up? Is it back? My PC just told me that the stream was fucked. I hope it's back now. Right, okay, it seems to be back.
For any normal person, that'd be an impossible throw. But the killer had the confidence to take a shot. And that's because the killer was the ultimate baseball star.
Ultimate baseball star. Okay, it's back. Good. Not sure why that
Crystal
happened.
ball, thrown with absolute precision, hit the switch on the incinerator, which then quickly roared to life.
I mean, we know all this. I know we have to redo the case, but still. Come on.
Having destroyed the final piece of evidence, they left the area with, I imagine, a sigh of, but there was one thing they missed. Part of the shirt they'd thrown into the fire burnt away and fell out of the incinerator. The killer didn't notice this, and so left behind a piece of indisputable evidence. Isn't that right,
Leon!
Leon?
You bitch! Bitch cunt.
It would appear that Hero simply forgot his crystal ball in the laundry room. You went there to try and wash the blood out of your shirt, and that's where you saw it, right?
Makes
Seeing
sense.
the ball, you thought of a way to take care of everything.
So, Leon, do you object to anything that's been said?
Do I object? Hell yes, I object! Of course I do! I object! I object! I object! I mean, all of this
With
is just
what?
a bunch of stupid theories! You need evidence! Where's the evidence?
All of what we've just presented is evidence. Are you dumb?
Without evidence, it's all bullshit! It's bullshit and I refuse to acknowledge it!
Well then, I guess this is as good a time as any to present the evidence that proves you did it. Makoto, I believe you're in possession of that evidence.
I have the evidence. The first bullet time battle is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? What? Sometimes during a class trial, your opponent simply won't want to hear what you have to say. When this happens, you will engage them in a head-to-head battle. I like to refer to this as the bullet time battle, aka the BTB, by the way. Oh my fuck off. Aka the BTB BTW. During the BTB, you want to destroy your opponent's statements in time with the rhythm. Match your button presses with each tempo marker. As they move across the screen and reach the center, I also have to do a fucking rhythm game? Really? Press the right mouse button to lock on to an opponent's statement. Destroy the statement you've locked onto with the left mouse button as the tempo marker reaches the center. Use this method to deal damage to your opponent. If you can't pull it off, you'll be the one in pain. What the fuck? Do this consecutively and you'll start a combo. Keep this going and you'll initiate a tempo up. On the flip side, if you keep missing, you'll get a tempo down situation. When tempo changes, so does the timing for hitting each button. So watch out for that. Okay. Do enough damage to your opponent and their weak spot statement will appear. At that point, you can press the left mouse button to shoot down with a truth bullet, like any other statement. Refute their statement fast enough and you'll come out victorious. What would refute a statement in this case? We have the toolkit, yeah. I mean, it's basically telling me here. Just like before, if your influence gauge reaches 0 or you run out of time, you fail. Well then, good luck and have fun.
When the killer removed the screws from the doorknob, they didn't use anything from your room to do it. Instead, they must have used something that belonged to them.
They used something from their own room to remove the screws. Could it have been?
I refuse to acknowledge you. You're stupid. Stupid, stupid, stupid.
Stupid, stupid.
Stupid, 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 stupid.
I have to show indisputable evidence that Leon is the killer. I need to figure it out. Why? I don't need to convince him. I need to convince everyone else. How is you stupid a valid argument in that?
Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me. Stupid. You lied. Stop talking. Shut up. Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. Stupid.
Oh, I get it.
You lied. Shut up. Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me. Stupid. You lied. Stop talking. Shut up. Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. Where's your proof?
This should prove it.
We have plenty of proof. That was weird. I'm having a little bit difficulty with understanding that.
Removed. I wonder what kind of tool the killer used to remove that.
I mean, it had to be a screwdriver, right?
Oh, yeah. I'm pretty sure the toolkits we got each had one inside.
That must be what he used. There aren't any other tools anywhere.
But the toolkit in my room had clearly never been used.
That's because the culprit didn't know it was your room. They thought they were inside
They
his
wouldn't
room.
even have thought to open it, so they would have brought it with them.
Toolkits, so the killer naturally assumed there wouldn't be one in there.
Okay, then whose toolkit did the killer use?
Their own.
Stupid, stupid, stupid!
It had to be their very own toolkit.
Stupid, 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 stupid!
Stupid, stupid, stupid.
Leon, would you mind showing us your toolkit? If I'm right about this, then the screwdriver will show some evidence of being used.
Stupid, stupid, stupid!
Huh? And if you say you used it for something else, you'll have to explain exactly when, where, and why.
And let me say this right now. I lost it isn't an excuse at this point.
Stupid.
I'm sorry, Leon. I'm really sorry. Oh god. Oh my god.
So, you have no rebuttal?
Then it would seem we are finished here.
My dude. A ranks all around. Fuck yeah. Final result A rank because I am A best. Oh, nice. 78 medals? I got 2 achievements for that. One of them because I didn't use concentration. Yeah, we took out Leon.
Looks like you've reached your verdict. Then are we ready to cast our votes? You all have a lever in front of you. Use it to make your
Is
selection.
Coco gonna be the next person to die? Because she's been helping me a lot. So it's to remove the tutorial.
Oh, just to remind you all, make triple sure you vote for someone. You wouldn't want to be punished for something so minor, right? Okay, then let's get excited! Who will be chosen as the Blackened? Will you make the right choice? Or
Thank
the
you, Shira.
dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Well, the game didn't let me be wrong. When I was wrong, it just I took damage. Leon! Yay! Guilty! Get real.
Uh-oh! Looks like you got it right on the money. The Blackened in this case, the one that killed Sayaka, was none other than Leon Kuwada.
Yeah, the culprit is called the Blackened.
Huh?
Huh?
Hey, hold on.
Oh, hold on a second. Leon, did you really kill Sayaka? I don't believe it.
You son of a bitch.
Son of a bitch. What the hell is wrong with you?
I didn't have a choice.
Oh, didn't you? It was kill or be killed.
That's why...
I killed her first.
None of you are any different.
One wrong step and you'd be the one standing here. There's complete chance that I wound up like this.
I was just unlucky. That's all.
Were you? Yeah, you were, but you're still the killer.
Hey!
We don't want to die. You expect me to just accept my death? Well, it's gonna have to happen. Everything's become clear. The decision we made was right after all. When I think about that. Honestly, I'd be better off if we'd been wrong. You'd be dead. So if what we came up with really is the truth, then that truth is that Sayaka is trying to frame me. But even if that's true, I can't say she was wrong. After all, the mastermind. It's all because of that video. Yep. Even I couldn't handle what I saw in there. Yeah. I mean, you would wanna, like, get out at any cost if you saw that shit. If I was her and the video actually had something to do with me, I can't even imagine. Now I'm trapped here. No way out. They're probably waiting for me.
Why?
I can't afford to be stuck in here. The one thing that was more important to her than anything else. Her dreams. Her friends. To have to see something like that happen to them. And Sayaka. I did whatever it took to reach that dream. I mean it. Even some things that weren't so pleasant. I was right. I was right. I was right. My original suspicion, and I made this very clear last time, was that Sayaka was either gonna kill someone, and I made a short of this today, kill someone or die. And what did she do? Both. Both. I don't know if it lets you kill the wrong person. In this one, it clearly didn't. It wouldn't. Like, it was telling me everything I had to do, basically. And that's why Sayaka, for the friends that meant so much to her, that's why she betrayed me. So, when she said,
No matter what happens, please always be there for me. I need you on my side.
she was lying to me from the very beginning. She was using me. Is that why she talked to me in the first place? I guess I'll never know. But there's nothing I can do to ask her what she was thinking. Once you're dead, that's that.
Boy, howdy! The entertainment industry must sure be terrifying, huh? I mean, to try and kill someone just because of those relationships. She seemed so nice and lovely on the outside, but inside, she's descended into pure madness.
What did you say?
I understand. I really do. Yup. You're in utter despair thanks to Sayaka's betrayal, right? Compassion, intimacy, love. The stronger those feelings, the stronger the despair when they collapse.
Despair Hotel. Stop screwing with us! This is all your fault! Sayaka being forced to do something like that. All of it. Everything! It's all your fault! Suddenly in a frenzy, I lunged at Monokuma, but...
That's enough.
As angry as I was, Kyoko latched onto my arm without hesitation. Her grip was like iron. Strong enough, I was sure it would leave a bruise.
Calm down.
Not you just small and frail. If you really want to make her enemies pay for what they've done, you need to let it go for now. Damn it!
Ah, that was a close one. I thought for sure you were gonna give me a good walloping. Just barely avoided punishment, you did.
Yes, indeed.
Now then, since you so magnificently revealed the identity of the killer during the class trial, the blackened Leon Kawada will receive his punishment.
Punishment? You mean execution?
Yes, you will be brought out back and shot in the head.
Wait a second!
I didn't have a choice, I had to kill her!
Yeah, that's it.
I was just protecting myself in the heat of the moment. In self-defense.
Is that okay?
How exactly was it self-defense? When you forced your way into the bathroom, did you or did you not use your very own toolkit? After she had shut herself in the bathroom, you went out of your way to head back to your own room. Then you came all the way back, broke into the bathroom and killed her. Am I wrong?
Do you understand?
You had any number of chances to stop what you were doing, but you chose not to. Is it not because you had an unclouded intent to commit murder?
So, that's
No,
why...
that's not... Stop it. I've had enough of this.
Oh.
Are you sure? You were closer to her than anyone, were you not? You killed your precious Sayaka. Do you understand? I can't say Leon is solely to blame. Of course. I don't plan on blaming Sayaka either, because the one to blame is him.
Huh?
What?
If it weren't for you, this never would have happened to Sayaka or Leon. We shouldn't be fighting each other. We should be fighting against the one who put us in this situation, the mastermind.
Unbelievable.
Uh-oh. Did you awaken to your sense of justice?
Hey,
Well, it just so happens that there's nothing more unethical than an unwavering sense of justice. After all, it's people with that sort of mentality that perpetuate war all over the world. Is that the kind of justice that's awakened within you?
Just shut up.
Okay, well, Anyway, more importantly, let's hurry up and get to what everyone's been waiting for. The punishment!
I'm begging you! Please, don't do this!
hey.
No more begging! No more excuses! You must pay the penalty for breaking the rules! Society demands it!
Stop, please!
Now then, I prepared a very
I do wonder how they die.
punishment.
For Leon Kawada, the ultimate baseball star.
No, 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 no!
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time.
No!
Yeah, I'd be pretty fucking terrified as well. Oh no, three-dimensional Monokuma. That's horrifying. Cutscene! Oh no. What the fuck? The incinerator? Oh my god, no! Death by baseballs? That's insane. That's insane. I mean, he's taking it like a champ, damn. But holy shit. It's fucking insane. Holy fuck. Yeah, that should unnerve everyone a little bit. Even Celeste! Wild. Red blood? Not used to seeing that. What we saw, that was the true face of despair. I mean, if we can't call it that, what else could we call it?
Extreme! Woohoo! Extreme! Man, my adrenaline is pumping right out of control.
Fair reaction.
What's going on?
I can't take it.
Can't take this anymore. Do you really have to keep doing this? Just can't take it.
Well?
If you don't like it, all you gotta do is swear to cut all ties with the outside world and accept living here forever. That's only if every single one of you can get on board with that.
Yeah.
Damn you!
Man, fuck you! Why the fuck are you doing all this evil shit to us?
What the heck?
Evil? You make it sound like I'm some dark, awful secret society type guy.
Say what?
In this case, a dark, awful secret society type of bear.
Well,
why are you putting an upstanding young citizen like me through such a grueling ordeal?
You're a pervert.
hey.
It seems like you're trying to use common sense to make sense of something that doesn't make sense. That's like trying to put a mile on a scale. I just don't think it's possible. I've tried. And I don't think what you're saying and what I'm saying quite fit together.
Shit.
You piece of shit. I know who you are, but I'm gonna pound your ass into the ground. Hold on there. Pause.
You must really hate me to get so angry, huh? But if you do that, you're barking way up the wrong tree. What happened because more than one of you decided you wanted to get out, right? No matter how much time passes, you can't cut free of your regrets from the outside world. You're to blame.
Yeah, but also, you kidnapped us. Of course we can't cut free from the outside world. We're trapped in this insane place.
You're trapped, are you? Well, I'm sure once you learn all the mysteries of the school, your thinking will change for sure. You'll think, boy, isn't it so wonderful how we all got to live here forever.
What does this mean?
What are you trying to say?
Hey,
I feel like there's some deeper meaning hidden in there. Just like before.
Thrills, chills, kills!
Anyway, let's get back to the Blackened's punishment. That's what everyone is waiting for after all.
hey,
When you say everyone, what exactly are you referring to? Is this a Truman show sort of thing?
Sorry, I said everything I got to say.
Are people watching us? Yeah, college is apparently overrated.
I need to save some of the fun for later.
And just like that, he was gone. He left us there, overwhelmed by a nightmare turned reality. Yeah, it is high school, I get it, but still. Even after he's gone, we stood there forever, unable to move. Actually, no, it wasn't that long, I think. Everyone just lost their sense of time. We were all too scared. Scared of being alone. No one even tried to speak. Their faces were stone, their voices dead. No, they're high schoolers. Not middle schoolers. But it was in that moment.
Just a second.
Makoto, can I talk to you for a second? She moved in close and whispered into my ear.
Makoto.
Before we head back, there's something I want to talk to you about. It's about Sayaka, isn't it? I'm surprised you figured it out.
Listen.
I told you before the class trial started. You had to figure out the mystery of this case yourself. You wanted me to realize how Sayaka betrayed me by myself, didn't you? Thought never even crossed my mind. I feel like such a fool. How's that motherfucker that's like 20 in there? Yeah, one of them went... Yeah, the clairvoyant guy, the dude with big hair, he went through... It's not his first time. I feel like such a fool becoming such an easy target like that.
It's true.
Sayaka meant to double-cross you. That's a fact that you can never change. But even till the very end, she wasn't sure of her decision. That's why, as she lay dying, she was thinking of you. She was thinking of me? You can't just say something like that. I mean, there's no way you can know that. Only Sayaka would know for sure, and we can't ask her now.
However...
Even if you can't ask her, you can infer it. Don't you think? Her final thought was how she could protect you. So that's why she wrote the name, because she figured we'd figure it out.
So...
The fact that she used her last ounce of energy to leave her dying message proves it. She didn't care what happened to you. She never would have left that message. Well, maybe she just wanted to get back at the person who killed her.
Certainly.
That's certainly one possibility. But I don't think that's what it was.
Anyway...
She was uncertain. She wasn't sure she could kill someone. Or deceive you. Which is why her plan failed. Her hesitation attracted failure.
Right.
It's almost ironic when you think about it. Why are you telling me this? Because you're the kind of person who can overcome this. Because you can move past the depths of your friends, Sayaka and Leon, and keep moving forward.
Correct.
Good idea. Drink water. Without someone like that, the others would never be able to break free from such a desperate situation. Move past their deaths? I could never do that. No. I'm going to carry them with me for the rest of my life. How could I possibly move past something like that? Leon, Sayaka, I'll carry them with me forever. I'll carry their memories with me for wherever I go. So instead of forgetting them, you're choosing the hard road. Well, I have high expectations for you. As she said that, she revealed the smallest smile.
Hey.
By the way, I have to admit, I'm curious. How did you know I wanted to talk to you about Sayaka? Oh, well, I'm psychic. Oh my god, shut up.
What?
Huh? Kidding. I just have pretty good intuition. That's what she used to say. Chapter 1 done! 12 students remaining. 3 died just from chapter 1. Got an item. Despair bat. The despair bat? I'm psychic. Hi, H-Man. Yeah. That was wonderful. Silence. Okay, fair enough. Is her body still out here? No? Okay, cool. But I can go out here now. It's gone. She really is gone. It's almost like there's never anything here to begin with. Monokuma cleaned it, I guess. Every last sign of Sayaka's existence has disappeared without a trace. It's just like you said. After the class trial, before we took the elevator back up, Monokuma told us.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I almost forgot! Since the class trial is over, I'll go ahead and dispose of all the corpses.
What are you gonna do?
It's okay, no need to thank me. Just seeing your delighted smiling faces is thanks enough for me. After all, nobody wants to look at a rotten corpse every day. That can't be good for your health.
I didn't even have time to mourn Sayaka and Junko's deaths. I'm sure that's exactly why he did it. It's a bad joke. Sickening dream. I have to accept the reality of it all. I headed back to the dining hall to meet up with the others. Sorry I'm late.
So,
Hey, are you okay, Makoto?
Listen to me!
You sure took your sweet time. I was just about to go get you and drag you back here. Sorry. So, what happened? Was your room fixed up like you said? I imagine it would be pretty hard to sleep with a rotting corpse in your bathroom. You don't have to say it like that.
Hey, come on.
Jesus, that's fucked up, man. Why would you say something like that? My room was spotless. There wasn't anything left. Like the whole thing never happened.
I see.
It must be tough staying here. Staying there, knowing what happened. Why don't you just stay in Sayaka's room? Well, staying there, with her stent still hanging in the air, that would hurt just as much. Plus, I decided that I can't turn away from her death. Makoto. Hey, cheer up. Getting depressed isn't gonna help anything, right? If we all work together, I'm sure we'll find a way out of here.
You got it!
So everyone just try and cheer up and get back on track. Is that honestly supposed to make us feel better? Huh? We were already working together, and yet someone was still murdered. Anyone could betray us at this point. Now that it's happened once, it's a question of when, not if, the next one takes place. Yeah, because Sayaka made the first move.
Well...
But if we work together against the mastermind, nobody will have any reason to do something like that. Keep telling yourself that. I'll be over here in the real world, working together, fighting a common enemy. Like it or not, it's not that simple.
What do you mean?
Are you okay with this?
The mastermind seems to be much more powerful than we ever suspected. They took over Hope's Peak, which was supposed to be well defended, then modified it to fit their desire. They created Monokuma, which seems to be incredibly advanced, and they're providing for our every need. Very rich person. And the cherry on top is the execution we witnessed.
Honestly.
Everything has been planned down to the last excruciating detail. This is not the work of your everyday psychopath. Defying them may be too great of a risk.
So
then what are we supposed to do? Anyone who truly wants to escape will just have to follow the rules. In which case, the only option is to deceive those around you and win the game.
No.
No.
What?
No. What?
I can't take it.
I don't want to live. If it means killing someone else to do it, I don't want to kill anyone else. Huh? Anyone else? What do you mean?
It's because...
Leon died because we all voted for him, right? It's no different from us killing him ourselves. But...
So,
if we hadn't voted for him, then we all would have died instead, right? That isn't what you wanted, is it?
So it would seem.
She's right. If you heap that kind of blame on yourself, you'll turn into a fully fledged masochist.
Chihiro, listen. You're not to blame. Not you, not Leon, and not Sayaka. The mastermind is responsible for everything that's happened. We'd no choice but to vote. I can't even imagine what would have happened if we'd refused. And in the end, it was Monokuma who ultimately killed Leon. So don't waste your anger on yourself. Instead, direct it at the mastermind. Ding dong, bing bong. Bing bong, bing 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 bong, bing 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 bong, bing 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 bong.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m.
So we're not supposed to be here. Go back to the
As
rooms.
such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Oh, and one other thing. It was totally obvious before that you were trying to make yourselves feel better and justify what you did.
Bro.
See you, don't see you, see you. That's about how much I can see you, even when you try to hide.
Don't see you? Is this someone you're not seeing? Perhaps the 16th person?
Now pay attention and remember this well.
That's a weird thing to say.
The burden of judging others is a heavy one to bear.
Shut the
so be
fuck
well
up.
aware of your actions.
Your goddamn puns aren't funny, you bitch.
Order and stability rely on the sacrifice and responsibility of everyone. Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
What was that about just now? Was he saying it's our fault what happened? That's pretty cruel, man.
Don't fuck with me.
That piece of shit. Who does he think he is? Oh, God. And so, the day drew to a close. He is funny, but fuck you. He makes puns and they annoy me. It's too much to bear. Shut the fuck up. My God. A tense, maddening day that saw the deaths of 3 classmates, Sayaka, Junko, and Leon. This is just the beginning. Our despair has only just begun. Boy's life of despair. Interesting. Daily life. Chapter 2. I woke up the next day to Monokuma's normal morning announcement. Then he called us all to the gym. What's he gonna do to us this time? We were practically frozen with fear, but Monokuma was determined to get us involved in his little game. With that goal in mind, he began it.
Okay, lift your arms up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Playing along happily.
1, 2, 3,
Chodeka,
4.
you're adorable.
Now reach way up and bend way down. Tighten those muscles. Let's add a little strength, a little speed to those young bodies of yours.
Don't say it like that. That sounds creepy. You breathe?
Ah, doesn't it feel just great being stuck inside like this? You gotta make sure to stay healthy.
You're the one keeping us stuck inside.
Don't sweat the small stuff. That's my motto. Whoa! I sounded pretty cool just now, don't you think? Did you fall in love with me? Am I just to die for? Am I just to die in writhing agony for?
So, why did you call us here?
Certainly it wasn't just to make us exercise. Just to make you exercise? Just to make you exercise?
Hey!
If exercise makes you laugh, exercise will make you cry. Now, if you keep doing these exercises, you'll uncover the secret of the assassin's fist. Passed down from generation to generation in the Empire Darkness, the power can be yours. That sounds like the kind of junk a middle schooler would come up with. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. Just get to the point. Did you really call us down here just to exercise?
Of course not. You think I have that kind of free time on my hands?
What else do you do? Okay, so then...
I'd like to make an announcement. Every time you overcome a class trial here at Hope's Peak, a whole new world will open up to you.
What the heck?
A whole new world?
You guys?
It really suck if you had to live here forever with nothing new to stimulate you. Besides, I know how you kids get these days with your ADD and ADHD. I gotta keep you motivated.
Very nice.
Also saying nowadays with the ADD and ADHD as if that's not neurodivergence. You don't just... That's not because of the times. The diagnoses are because of the times. Oh my god.
So, go ahead, look around all you want. Enjoy the brave new post-trial world till you explode.
Okay. With that, Monokuma disappeared, leaving us even more confused than when he'd shown up. But a new world?
Could it be...
Is he talking about a way to get outside?
I wonder about that.
That seems unlikely.
Piece of shit!
Well, we don't know till we look.
Hey,
Whatever he meant. It seems we'll have to search the school one more time.
Hear me?
Okay, then let's split up and start investigating. When you're done, everyone meet back up at the dining hall, and we'll share what we found. You're basically a one-trick pony, you know that?
Got it!
More like a staple food source. Now let's get moving! Seeing his words as the signal, everyone scattered and left the gym. Okay, I think that's a pretty neat point to leave off, don't you? Start at chapter 2. I'm gonna save in a new slot. Just because. Okay! Wonderful! We solved crime. We're at this second chapter now. I wonder who's gonna be next. Maybe Kyoko, sorry. Cause she was helping us and being nice. So obviously she's next, right? She was basically the tutorial, right? So my expectation is that she dies so that we don't have the tutorial anymore. She turns out to be the ultimate detective. Yeah. Yeah, I think so. Okay. My bet is on Kyoko dying next. And who's gonna kill her? Who would kill Kyoko? Byakuya has been a bit sus. And he'd realized Kyoko is a huge threat, so he'd try to kill her. That's my guess on who's next. I'm sure I will love it. It's been wonderful so far. I've absolutely adored it. So, thank you guys for watching. I hope to see you next time. We'll do Deltarune this Sunday, and then we'll do Danganronpa on Tuesday, as always. So, I've been Vixie. Bye, Pixies! mic is still on. Oops.